What was that one again? Manor Lord?
Yeah, Bannerlord. It's still in beta, so it doesn't work as well as it should. It's alright. Just kind of learning the mechanics
fix it,
right
right?
now. Yeah, just trying to learn the mechanics, how everything's supposed to go. I'm playing this game called War Tales. I might have to download that again until they fix up on this for more. War Tales is pretty fun though, and it's multiplayer.
Dude, I'm telling you, download WeMod.
Yeah, you keep saying. So what was you saying about WeMod? You said
WeMod's so it's like a collection of all those mods, those cheats. Yeah, trainers is what we colloquially call them to avoid the filters. But like trainers are, small applets that you run on your computer that'll give you, hit F3 to get unlimited gold in your game and shit like that. Well,
preset.
Yeah, so WeMod, what it is it's a single program that it'll detect the games you have installed, and when you play them, it'll automatically go ahead and pull the respective trainer for whatever game that is, and then it allows you to, like get unlimited gold or resources or whatever. I do that whenever I'm like playing one of those games, like a city builder, and I just kind of want to steamroll it a little bit. Like I want to get through the early struggle, and see what the game's actually got into it. Because, the best part of a city builder for me is, I don't know, building the fucking city. Call me crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, having to do everything, test your levels, get lumber here, food here, make sure you got everything just right to make sure your shit survives.
But dude, you take a game like fucking Steampunk and like...
Yeah, that's on... I can't wait for the second one, but man, that was...
What I'm saying, like what I mean is like fucking, even if you remove all the struggle of like finding resources and shit like that, like you still have to make the moral choices.
Yeah. I just want to get strong and kill shit. I want war.
Slavic magic.
I mean, I like it so far. It's pretty good. It's in beta. It's just they don't have a lot added to it yet. Quality of life shit. I'm still having to figure it out. Firewood, coal. Alright. Got the mill. Got the forester's hut. Got the swamp pit. You're not making coal.
Their cities in the trailer don't look like yours.
Yeah, right. Yeah, see, that's where I need to get to. Somebody's already invaded my territory, took some of my resources, but I do not have a militia yet. I do not know how to make weapons or trade them. I'm still just trying to figure out how to make fucking coal.
You can't make coal. Oh yeah, you can
wood. Well, I know I need
charcoal.
Wood, shaving to planks. 2 planks make 4 coal, but they're not doing it. So I gotta figure out why. Why are they?
Are you sparing the whip? Don't spare the whip arrow.
I need to. Or taking away some food.
Oh, you got time to talk, huh?
Building prisons.
Oh, let's go see what Starfield's going for.
69.
69.99.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Because they think they shit don't stink, but ain't nobody buying that. Ain't nobody buying it. Everybody game past it.
They're up to mixed. Let's see the new Frostpunk.
Yeah, I seen the trailer.
$44.99 is what it's advertising at.
Frostpunk?
Yeah, Frostpunk 2.
Yeah, I'd definitely be willing to get that.
This was my game of the year a couple years ago for sure. I got a lot of hope for these guys, but man, like, they have to come up with some cool shit, man.
Or Frostpunk?
Yeah. So they're continuing basically the story. From what I gathered, it's like a couple decades after the previous one, and so I guess the storms have been conquered for the most part. Now it's about like rebuilding society, so it's probably going to be more of the moral problems and stuff. But man, I played the dog shit out of the first one, dude.
Yeah, unmodded.
I mean, I still use like Wiimod and stuff on it, you know, to build the city. The first time through, I'm sure I did them all, you know, fair for the most part. I think on like a lot of games, like especially one like that where I know I'm gonna be about it, I'll wait until I'm at the point where it's like, okay, those are definitely gonna be a huge boon now. Now I'm gonna get those mods or get that cheat to where now I can really appreciate it because I did the struggle. But you know me, dude, I'm about fucking trying to figure out. I want to play the game.
That shit was hard. I mean, I barely beat it on easy, so I'll be more than willing to mod that shit. Cause that shit was a struggle for me. I wasn't really used to those type of games back then. But now I can't get enough. I need more. Feed the beast.
Yeah, now to quit advertising Baldur's Gate to me. I don't know why Steam didn't log me in. I went to the homepage and it's like, you should check out Baldur's Gate. I'm like, what?
Don't you already have it?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, okay.
It just didn't have it in the, I wasn't logged in.
Gotcha.
Steam's like, I guess they got hacked too many times back in the day, dude, because they're like gun shy as fuck now.
Too many lawsuits.
Holy shit. Fallout 76 has a mostly positive review.
I promise you that's recent.
That is recent and all. Look at them. Did they pull a No Man's Sky, dude?
Maybe. Everybody I've seen it was like, I haven't played it since the beginning, but you know, it's pretty fixed and well done now. They added story, but I really still haven't played it. So I mean, who is giving those fucking reviews?
And you know, it now says developer Bethesda Game Studios. When we know that's not true. We know that's not true.
Thinking about picking it up?
No. No, I'll never be able to get the T-pose out of my head, dude. I still think they tried to take liberties with their fan base. And no, I wouldn't. I mean, dude, I had Game Pass. It's on there.
Yeah.
I thought free was too much. I thought they were asking too much for free.
It was trash when it came out. Wasn't no one trying to dig into that. And they were selling trash bags.
What's this? Mr. Prepper. Oh, double click. What is this, like a non-branded what was the Vault game from Fallout? Shelter, Fallout Shelter.
Oh yeah, I played that.
Dude, this looks like an unbranded, like Unreal Engine version of like that. Mr. Prepper. Look at him in the cart. Oh my god. Well, yeah, but it's like, this looks like Unity assets. Oh god, that looks terrible.
Is it already out?
It's like $6.
No, if you don't think y'all shit was worth that much.
How are you gonna convince me?
Yeah.
I'm way pickier with my money than you are picky with my money.
Right. Right.
Dude, that look like, oh, okay, alright, I heard like the worst fucking mine story ever. I don't remember how, it was probably like Scary Interesting or one of those pages I follow. So there was this mine, I think it was in like South America or Africa or something, and these guys went way down, a couple miles down into a mine to work, right? And because the journey was so long, it would take them half hour more to get down there. They would try to take as many guys down on a single cart as they could. So they had these double-decker like elevators that would hold like 140 guys total, right? Like a shit ton of dudes.
That's risky.
One sad day that made this mine famous. They were lowering those guys down. They had gotten about halfway when a train broke free. And it rolled down the track, busted through a barricade, and dropped a train car onto the elevator. And so the train car came down with force. It hit the elevator. And, you know, if everything had been right, if all their safety equipment had been working on that elevator, this wouldn't have been a story, because that's where it would stop. There would have been a ton of injuries, but not what I'm about to tell you. It broke the chain, the hook free, and it dropped the elevator. The elevator dropped for like a half a mile or some crazy, insane number, dude. Fell, hit the ground, and then the train car hit it.
Everybody.
It smushed this like 16-foot elevator down to like a couple inches.
The amount of blood that was on that.
The guy, the crew, that they sent a crew down there to actually, do forensics on everything. And as they started to lower it, they come down in an actual lift that they were dropping these guys in. They said as they started to get lower, the air started to get thicker, and then they noticed that like there was a lot of humidity in the air, that you could see it. And as it got lower, it got worse and worse. And what had happened is splat. Pink mist getting churned through the air handlers.
So they were breathing.
The pink mist that got generated by the accident was being circulated through the air system of the mine.
So everybody was breathing blood.
By the time they got to the bottom, they were completely coated in blood. Yeah.
Yes.
And then they had to go through the arduous process of getting all the bodies and stuff out. It was mostly just bones. Like, these people got reduced to goo.
How long before the accident happened until they went in? Like, what was the time period?
That day.
Oh, it was that day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so the blood and guts didn't
still
have time to decay,
permeating in the air.
Right? Because you got stomach acid.
You can only imagine what that was like when it hit, and it just
everything everywhere.
As hard as you can hit something.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, 140 guys, man.
When this happened?
They say it seemed like a couple decades ago from the story. I don't have the exact details, but
it was a while ago.
Yeah. And I think it's one of those things that emphasize the safety regulations are written in blood, because they don't make something a regulation until something insane happens.
Somebody suffered for it to be written down.
Yeah, they say the train conductor, who was at no fault of his own, it wasn't his fault, but they said he lost his mind. He went insane from that. I fucking bet.
Train conductor went insane?
Yeah. Because he knew he dropped that car on those people. He knew the elevator was going down. He probably saw those people just get loaded up. Oh, no, sorry. Take that back. He was actually the conductor that ran the train to load those guys, because it was such a long journey from where they parked to the mine entrance that they would have been tired by the time they get there. So the company used a train to transport the workers from like their parking lot or whatever to the site, and it was that train. So he knew those guys.
Damn.
Yeah, it's wicked, dude.
You gotta live with that. That's...
He didn't. I mean, he lived, but he didn't live with it. He lost his mind. He went completely insane grief and guilt.
I thought you were gonna say he offed himself.
Oh, I mean,
which I can understand, but like shit.
Yeah, and and it was South Africa, and I just remember this, and it caused them to pass legislation that, get this, now, if a mine worker dies on your site, you as a mine owner are immediately guilty of murder unless you can prove you made absolutely every effort possible to prevent that death. And so guess what? Mine safety in South Africa is maybe the best in the world now.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, dude.
Because when I hear shit like that...
No, this wasn't a fine.
Yeah.
They were going to be no. They were going to be guilty of murder, not charged with it. No trial.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You are guilty of murder.
We might need some of those type of laws here, man.
I mean, unfortunately, it goes against our Constitution, but it's not unreasonable that something along that line should kind of be
if it works for them.
But we really don't kill. I mean, you remember the last mine disaster, the Virginia one? We got all them guys out. That was like 10, 15 years ago. We got them all out. Was that accident our fault? No, it was a freak accident. I mean, could it have been avoided? Yeah, if we weren't mining shit out of the ground, we wouldn't have been in that danger. Yeah, but no, the mining laws, because dude, here's the deal. Back in the day, you could get away with that shit because, bitch, where else were you gonna work? Right. Now you can be like, yeah, I'm not gonna work here. That sounds unsafe. Yeah. I'll go do something else. I'll go learn to weld, thanks. Aren't you shaving like 10 years off your life going down there? I mean, it depends on what you're mining. But yeah, nothing's good down there. What's most of the mines around here? Ain't nothing in the mines floating in the air on your daily nutritional needs list. Ain't nobody going in the mines and be like, I guess I don't need that salad tonight. Got my daily fucking levels of silica dust. No, that shit ain't happening. Crazy work. Yeah, you don't need any of that shit. Alright, finally found how to put these mercenaries in here. But we ain't got mercenaries? What the fuck? Is this periodic? Like, when's this set? Medieval times. Okay. What's the region? I'm guessing Europe. The known world, as it were. Nah, nothing that we know about. It's all made up places. Okay. Well, I'm guessing it's copying from medieval times. They have the shield and axe and farming. But I'm definitely gonna have to start this over. So this one's done. Start that bitch over then. This one's done. Yeah, next step will be to get a way to be able to see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool as fuck. I've actually been recording this for like the last 18 minutes. Oh yeah, I figured it. Yeah. I figured it. I was thinking earlier before I went and got hunted down all the boom and stuff. I was like, yeah, later on I'll dig that boom out. And then I was in there and I'm like, dude, just do it now. Just be done with it. Fucking get it going. And dude, honestly, your camera, you can't see any of that shit now. You can barely see your microphone. Oh really? Yeah, look, it's just barely in there. Yeah. I am gonna turn that camera though. I do that. Oh, that's better. Look at that. That is. You're squared right up. It's slowly turning back. Yeah, it'll see me as soon as I look. You see it moving? Can't really. It was going. It's still doing. It's going. It stopped now. No, I just saw it. Yeah, now it's there. It's that fucking good. I used like the baddest tape I have, and it fucking messed it up. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh shit. Really? I didn't know Kyle was on the pole.
So, warriors, we are gathered here on the eve of battle to protect the Soul Core. I pledge my sword and my shield to defend it above all else.
Aren't this dope?
Tell me, what skills do you have that I may rely on you when darkness falls upon us.
I am a maiden of the Order of the Holy Light. With the strength of the heaven above, I pledge to heal your wounds when all hope seems lost.
Impressive. What of you, mage?
I am a fire mage of the Watchguard. But do not be fooled by my humble exterior, for I control the essence of flame. I bring fire and brimstone to all that I see.
I prefer a colder touch. My power comes from the frozen north. I command ice and snow.
Impressive. And who, pray tell, are you?
I'm an elite guard of the elves, able to hit any target within my sight.
Yes.
Your sight.
So, why do you have a blindfold on?
I see in other ways.
If you have been
So, like,
blinded, I can
USB
heal your
extender.
eyes.
I do not need your aid. You may use your
Buffalo
human eyes, but I see in other ways.
No, I totally get
I've got
that.
a USB extension
Sorry,
on
are
it
you
right
actually
now to get
blind,
to your mic.
though?
No, I'm not
And it
blind.
doesn't seem to be
So why
messing with
do
it.
you use a blindfold then?
Well, like I say, I see in other ways.
We'll
I
see.
just feel like it would be better
I'm
not to
sure
have a
how
blindfold on,
the
just in
best-
case,
how
you know?
the best way to do that is going to be...
Spoken like a human with human eyes. I never miss.
Okay then, prove it.
Prove what?
Hit that barrel over there.
Where?
Over there.
Yeah, but like, say it. Where specifically?
The barrel that I'm pointing at.
In front of me?
On your right.
Easy.
You missed.
I never miss.
You completely missed.
That was a test shot.
Okay then. Hit that tree over there.
Where?
The one that I'm pointing at.
But like, which one specifically?
The tree that's closest to you, where I'm pointing.
It's in front of you.
Easy.
You missed again.
I never miss. I heard it hit.
That was just the sound of it hitting the ground.
Enough of this charade. I never miss. I don't have time to explain why. I see without seeing. My sight comes from another realm.
The tide of darkness approaches. Now is the hour to show your worth. Stay behind me.
Enough talk. Let me show you what real power looks like.
What's he doing?
That is the worst possible strategy.
Feel the power of the Elder Sight. I never miss. Feel my wrath.
He's missing every shot.
Bullseye. Bet you didn't see that coming.
She started off as just mercenary.
I never miss.
Go around and fight shit.
Well, I guess,
contracts.
we should-
I gotta be attached.
We should go and save him.
I never miss.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Fine.
just go around and leveling up.
Charge!
Down.
Holy shit.
It's pretty fun. I got to download my laptop.
Howling with the new character.
You know, we make a pretty good team.
Agreed.
Shall I heal our fallen ally?
I didn't need your help.
Can't have 5 in a party.
Watcher of Realms. This skit was brought to you by Watcher of Realms,
Yeah,
a game with a
creative jobs.
remarkable
Yeah.
amount.
Rated B. Terrence died.
Terrence died. How did he die?
I was still learning. It was like one of the first battles. They came up behind him and kind of slaughtered him, man. But we got to get his bones. I took him to a place I liked. I buried him, and we all prayed and stuff. And then back
So
out.
T got a moment.
Yeah, he got a moment. He got a little. He got a
Alright.
gravesite we can visit. But it's a pretty cool game, dude.
Pull this one over. Yeah, here, I'm looking at Wartail.
There are 3 kinds of beings: the living, the dead, and the pirates. We do not bow to kings or obey petty lords. He will send your ships into the abyss.
Our ship is
No wave can wash the blood off our swords.
I want to complete the regular game.
We
I did get the
take what is
DLC.
ours.
That's how we were able to own the
Take Valeria.
You can specialize in cooking or food or
We
whatever
take
we want.
it all.
Like we control all that, the economy and all that shit. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Make money off of it.
Alright, then this is the DLC. This is Wartail. I should be able to grab it at this middle one and pull up, and it'd stay in the middle and just expand, but it doesn't. If I grab it in the middle, it pulls off to one side. Dumb. Tell him it's dumb, Arrow.
Stupid.
This looks just like Manor Lord.
Yeah, but definitely better.
What should deal with medieval shit right now?
I don't know, man. I just like going killing shit. Like getting stronger and being the motherfucking best.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it is. I'm wondering how it's gonna run on this laptop at home. That's a pretty nice story in every town. Like to survive.
It's like the same trailer company that did Frostpunk.
Wow.
It's like a wipe away with words with like stuff, and it's exactly how the Frostpunk trailer is, like identical. Always fucking early access.
But it's pretty good for early. Or maybe it's been out for a while and I'm catching the good.
Dude, if it ultimately turns out that like what you're getting during the early access is worth the money, then fuck it, it's worth an early access.
Yeah, yeah.
It's rare that these AAAs do it and then come out right. Like Baldur's Gate was in early access for like 2 or 3 years.
And they didn't let me down because I was playing it in early access like a year before it came out.
Did you? Yeah, dude. After we finished Divinity, I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, I know. I remember you saying it.
I'll wait for it to come out. I'll wait for it to come out. I'm glad it did.
I can't wait.
I remember that. I remember that. I remember you saying that.
I have nothing else.
I can wait. I'll wait. I waited, and I'm glad I did. Even though I still haven't been, I might as well have gotten it because, like, dude, me and Zach are playing a totally cheesed version, and we are just now getting to the Moonrise Towers. I was telling you about that.
The story is still worth it, no matter how you fuck.
I don't like the tadpole thing.
You don't like the tadpole?
I don't like the
what
main
aspect
story
of it?
The fact I'm infected with a thing right out the gate that I've got to get removed, and everybody, the whole game's telling me they can do it, but we know damn fucking well, spoiler, you can't get rid of it until the fucking end.
I mean, it doesn't hurt you.
And I haven't seen a mod that removes it yet either.
It doesn't really, I mean, it can power you up. It doesn't really affect you in a negative way too much. It's only advantages and benefits you can get from it.
My thing is it's like almost an artificial way to like give us like a motivating factor. I guess that's the motivator. Like, I guess it's better than hunting for my dad.
Yeah, but I don't know anybody that went into the game like, I just want to get rid of this tadpole. Because there's so much other shit and side quest bullshit going on.
Yeah, well, I get that. I'm not disputing that. Like, nobody's like, fucking gotta get rid of it because it's like, you know, it's the main quest. Like, but like, I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of it. It's a cool way to bring in mind flayers, but like, even people in the story are like, that doesn't match lore. Well, that doesn't, and I don't give a shit about D&D. I don't give fucking nothing Hasbro, but you know what I mean? Like,
fuck them guys.
Yeah, like give me the book with fucking rules and fuck off. I ain't buying your shit on D&D 1. You can suck a dick. Like it ain't happening. But like the tadpole thing, it just I get that it's like our motivating driving force and what's supposed to, you know, endure you to progress through the storyline and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I could have used something else. I was going to play the game anyways. I don't know that I needed that as a motivating factor. And there's not, as to my knowledge, there's not any like early cheat way to get rid of it. Like it's the cutscene at the end is how you get rid of it.
That is pretty much the only.
And that's why we got Gale. Gale, do your thing. Come on, go get him.
Kill him off.
Yep,
baby.
champ.
Unless you make him a god.
You can make Gale a god. Don't do that.
But you can. But you can. I never like Gale.
I don't either.
He's kind of an irritating character.
I like him more than I like Estonian.
It's probably because he was
Astion.
so crackhead thirsty for all your artifacts before they took that shit out. Because remember, every time he was with you, if you didn't give him your powerful shit, he was hunched over, crouched over.
Like at launch?
Yeah.
Or beta?
No, at launch. At beta, at launch, that was this thing. Until I guess maybe too many people complained about it. Then in the patch, they removed the fact that maybe after you give him one or two, he won't say anything. Or if you just don't give him anything at all, he'll stop being all sickly and shit every time you ignore his request to get an artifact.
See, we're into the second act now, and only twice now have I given him a magical art. It would have been worse than that because I don't use.
Has he been begging you? Has every time you went back to the
campus? I've been waiting. I mean, I've got. Like the first time I tried to give him anything, like open up my bag and like most of the things out of the legendary bad mod that we had, most of those things were not on the list.
Yeah. But
there was a couple things and I was like, hey, there's like 4 things here. So I tried to give him 3 of them. He's like, no, just 1.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like you and I both know you're gonna need to eat again tomorrow. And so like I just put it in his inventory.
Well, see, if you plan
and
on
hopefully it'll fucking let me choose from his inventory.
And you need those artifacts. You plan on a higher difficulty. You don't just have ones to keep throwing at you to the fucking waste. Where else are you getting them? You know what I mean?
Where's this tree?
Yeah.
So like I kind of I always have that shit available, and the stuff we're finding in game. Like me and Zach have a deal that we're doing. Like we each have a companion. I have Shadowheart and he has Karlach. And we can only outfit them with shit we find in game. Now, we've cheesed the gold, so if it exists, we can get a hold of it, we can buy it, or we can loot it, kill it, whatever. So we can get it, but they can only get stuff that's from in-game and stuff. So we still have kept it alive for us a little bit. But here's the thing, that's cool, though, because literally, if it doesn't work on her, it's fucking bait. We can either sell it, or we can give it to fucking Gale to keep him from exploding.
With that, you can make them OP, because the problem is spreading all the good shit in the game amongst 4 fucking people. But if you can get all the good shit and just put it on 2 people,
and they're completely different. Like she's a clerik and Karlach's a barbarian. They don't even fucking. There's nothing that overlaps except I did give her as a feat. I gave Shadowheart heavy armor, so she can wear heavy armor. But Karlach, man, fucking. I think Zach's been running her mostly fucking. I think Dude, anytime you put on heavy armor, it always says disadvantage on stealth checks. I've never seen a heavy armor that doesn't say that, except the modded ones. I got tons of modded ones that don't say that because, like, what kind of modder would fucking self-respecting modder would add that, you know? So we still have an interest in, like, getting cool loot, but we just, like, I've got tons of shit for Gale. Like, just whatever, bitch, tell me when you need something and I'll feed the machine. But like I've never used Gale as a companion. I've never taken him. He always sits in and we told you we killed Asterion. I murked that son of a bitch right away.
He was always my pick locking bitch.
Didn't even know his name for the fucking hunter because like Zach was just like saying hello. And I fucking smoked his ass. And dude, I hit him. I hit him for like 400 hit points.
He's annoying.
I fucking vaporized that dude.
Wait till you guys get to the House of Hope. That's gonna be fun.
Is that Shadowheart's thing?
Oh, That's nobody's thing. That's the devil. What's the devil that's
I've met him a couple times.
You know what I'm saying? The charismatic devil.
Yeah, I was gonna fight him in the first one. I asked Zach. I said, "Hey Zach, can I take this guy?" And he was like, "We might be able to take him, but I don't think you can take him." I was like, "What do you mean me?" And then he sucked me to his diner, and it's like his dining room. And then I was like, "Oh, that's what Zach meant by I could not alone." Yeah, no. So I couldn't pick a fight right then and there. But he said later on, "I'll give my shot. I want to take him down." And dude, we kill everything like one fucking. My glaive is hitting for.
That's a fun fight.
Hundreds of points, but it's also,
shot him.
It's gonna be. It hits for bludgeoning, lightning, and thunder damage all at the same time. And yeah, no, I'm not struggling. You know what Zach said to me? It was like hearing my own words come out of someone else's mouth. Zach said, "I struggle in real life. I don't like. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to struggle in the game."
Do you know for that fight against him, I planned for what felt like half a fucking day. No, seriously, hours of sitting there getting everything just right to fight this bastard, and it was a good fight. He was singing during the goddamn. It was nice. It was a good fight.
Okay,
it felt good beating his
I'm
ass.
Gonna hit him with non-lethal damage all the way through. I'm gonna hit him for like 400 points of non-lethal damage, and I'm gonna wait. Good. I'm gonna let him live.
They got his song on YouTube. You can listen to it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him sing. That dude, he rubbed me raw as soon as I was like talking to him. Like, Zach, what the fuck's up with this guy? He's like, "Oh, he's the devil." What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm playing a paladin, man.
What's better than the devil?
I can't be fucking around. I'm playing a paladin. Got to do it right, huh?
I said, "What's better than the devil?" You know, that's one of the lines he says. I don't know.
No devils.
No devil at all.
Listen, if you can't wish me out of existence, you better watch out for the glaive.
It'll be a fun fight. Well, hopefully it is.
It's funny because like I gave Zach like powerful weapons too. Like he got a powerful
wings.
We both have fly. We don't. I tried the wings, dude. All the wing mods look dumb as shit, and the animations are bad on them. And check it out, the fly I got from a mod gives me like 100 meters, and the fly I got from the wings is like 24.
See, that's a tadpole power you'll be able to use anytime. You'll just be able to fly.
It's called float.
I mean, if you can go over 2 or 3 stories, that's kind of fly.
Yeah, what I want, though, is I don't want to land on the ground in between.
You want to always be hovering over the air.
I want to look like fucking a pissed off Homelander. Where he's just
so can you do that with the mod?
No, so I've tried multiple different mods now, and even a couple of them say, you know, like float or ground effect, whatever, everybody hits the ground. And it's got to be some core mechanic in the game. It's almost like the pathfinding can't find you. It's almost like the AI is not designed to be able to target anything in the air, because I haven't seen it target anything in the air
that
either.
Sounds accurate.
And even the dragon that I almost got that dragon. I was gonna kill it, dude.
The one with Lazel's people come through.
At the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, we killed everybody there.
You did?
Oh yeah. What do you mean? Yeah,
they're hard as shit. Like on regular game, they're hard. They are equipped.
They didn't even get a turn.
The elites.
they stood there and let us kill them.
Really?
Oh yeah, they didn't get a turn, dude. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit of a turn.
He usually flies off even before combat
He did
starts.
fly off, but I'm saying I jumped down there and I was on the ground with the dragon and trying to target it when it sucked me into the cutscene.
Got you.
Because you're not supposed to be able to fly at this point in the game either. So they don't expect you to drop out of the fucking sky. I'm talking, I want to go full Homelander, dude. I want to just never touch the ground, just float around everywhere. I want to fucking pop heads like the fucking power armor and fall out.
Do you have Shadowheart?
Yeah, I got her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's my +1.
You're going to do her
We're going to do everything, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's not going to be a Shara. I'm going to bust that up.
Why?
Dude, it's too much emo, man. She's just too much.
But like, you get some badass equipment.
Why can't they name her like Carol?
Her. If you go in and kill the winged chick, the savior, she gets some badass dark equipment. Like as long as you hold this spear, you can always see in darkness.
Dude,
like some badass shit.
They might as well have named her A Fire Inside, because it is like the most emo shit I have ever fucking heard. Dude, I'm romancing her, so I'm following all the fucking dialogue
She was
arcs
the
and
first one I
everything. She
romanced.
is unfucking real, dude.
Yeah.
It is too much with her sometimes.
She's like one of those feminists.
Yeah, no, she just, it's always like fucking
Her attitude.
doom this and like, you know, I look at the dark side of fucking this and I talk to people about what I dream because they react poorly. And dude, I've got max companion approval turned on all the time.
She still acts like that.
And she, yeah, it's all emo stuff. No, if I ask her
Carlac
about
is
us,
better.
if I ask her about us, like, well, how are we doing? She's like, oh, what do you mean? How are we doing? What do you mean? You're so funny.
So if you go ahead and bang Will's packed devil, she's cool with it. She was like, just let me know first. Yeah.
No shit.
Oh shit.
Zach had told me that I had a chance to romance her. I was
You
like,
do.
okay, well, I
Not
mean,
romance, but you can get it in.
man, all my stats are 30, so
You can get it in. Everybody in there, but some people
You
have
needed-
feelings about cheating. Than
there's a
others.
mod. There's a mod that it's like the polygamy mod, and it makes it to where everybody's cool with everybody. So
Well, you know, I might
I mean,
be
you got
down
10
for a
fingers,
little
man.
bit of
You
that.
fucking get everybody. you know.
You can even fuck the your dream girl.
No shit.
Yes.
The god.
He's not a god. He's.
He-
Do you want to know?
You pick a dude as your god.
Do you want to know?
Are you playing a dude as?
Do
in
you
Baldur's-
want to know?
I guess.
Okay. Your dream god, the girl you created in the beginning,
Yeah.
was always a mind flayer.
No
a male
shit.
mind flayer. As a matter of fact, he's the mind flayer that discovered Baldur's Gate. He created or founded Baldur's Gate.
The one that's acting all hurt and wounded and shit, and appears to us as
In
she
the dream,
appears to me as a
right? She
a
appeared
human chick.
into you as something you would like and wouldn't be afraid of. What you created.
That's fucking.
That's
fair.
fucked.
That's some would you kindly shit right there. Honest to
Right,
God, God
right.
damn it.
I was bamboozled, but yeah, you can
A
hit.
good mind flayer. Because check it out, I've seen cutscenes. Oh, well, good, yeah, as
Right,
well, too.
good, neat, right.
Like, yeah, the fucking
Survivalist.
The arch flare, the arch fiend is also good, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. That's. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it, Larian. They earned that. God damn it. It's like I only gave you guys $60 for this game. Where do I send the rest?
But I bought it on every console I had.
There you go.
So,
All right.
they got their money's worth out of
No
me.
shit.
You know
Roll
what I'm
out.
saying?
Roll out.
Okay.
Fuck, man. Make a good game. Just do that shit. And dude, you know what I want them to do next? Fucking fuck off. Give us Divinity 3.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Might as well go back.
Come on.
And then show them, make another buster, and let them be mad. Wizards of the Coast, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
Fuck
it.
all of them.
Hey, did Larian need the IP to make a good RPG?
Don't sound like it.
Dude,
doesn't look
honest
like
to
it.
God, anybody who really enjoyed Baldur's Gate and is ready to move on, the next game absolutely has to be Divinity 2.
Right. If you hadn't already
It's the same
played
fucking game.
it. If you haven't already played it, that's next.
I've heard a lot of people say they hadn't played it, and that blows me away. It's like,
Well, you know,
It's the
Baldur's
same
Gate brought
fucking
people
game.
to that genre of game.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Turn based.
and it turned out a lot of my friends had played the other Baldur's Gates. I was just like, huh?
Yeah, I never played any of the other Baldur's
There's another
Gates.
Baldur?
So how was Baldur's Gate 2?
I don't know.
Was it? Oh, you never heard anything
I've
about it?
never even looked up. Is it even on fucking Steam?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's not on Steam, it might as well not.
Yeah, because I'm not downloading no extra shit to play it.
Oh, you could end up needing fucking. You could end up needing a. You could end up needing an emulator.
I don't think it's that old. It's probably still playable on any PCs. As a matter of fact, I think I remember it going on sale at some point.
Oh yeah, fuck me. It is on here.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 2.
See, I hate going back though. Like,
You lose feature. Oh, and this won't be Larian. It's Bean Dog. This is Baldur's Gate 2. Oh,
Winds
no.
will
what's the review?
be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath.
Very positive. Very, very humble.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this
No,
returns.
it looks
I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
I couldn't. That's okay. Not for me. Don't be some nigga.
bunch
Your
of
Grace,
DLC too. They got,
I am Mazzy Fenting, a valiant servant of justice and righteousness.
I mean,
Join me then. Together,
it's gonna play
we shall
identical.
wade through the blood of all
it
who
just
would
doesn't
oppose
look all
us.
new and polished. What the fuck is
I don't
going on?
know. Right. It's not gonna look nowhere near Baldur's Gate 3. The cutscenes, the decisions, all of
The
that.
child
I
of
don't
Bald
think
is awoken.
2013.
It is time for more
I'm spoiled then.
experiments.
2013. Still can do LimeWire. LimeWire was still a thing.
Dude, how old's Elder Scrolls?
Classic.
That's different.
Old Skyrim.
That's different. You cannot compare anything.
Fallout 4 came out in what, 09?
Did it? Fallout Falcon back?
No, no, sorry, no, that's not right.
Oh,
That's
for
all right.
sick.
That's all right. No.
Vegas maybe?
Vegas. Yes, I'm old enough to look at Fallout New. Fallout Vegas came out in 2010. So that game came out 3 years after Fallout New Vegas. When did Divinity? Funny as shit. These guys are the kings. Shit. 2017.
So yeah, there got to be a
4
limit.
years later.
Like maybe at this point,
Think about that.
2016 till now is playable.
Be like that. Beamdog had the IP for Baldur's Gate in 2013. Put out a game.
Beamdog?
Beamdog, that was the developer on Baldur's Gate 2, right? Anyways, so they may have put out a game in 2013, and then in 2017, 4 years, a sad 4 years later, Larian put out Divinity.
They level up quick.
That showed their competition. Like, dude, 4 years later, Larian drops Divinity 2, which looks and plays a billion times better than what we witnessed. 4 years. And then the jump, honestly, like the jump from Divinity 2 to Baldur's Gate is actually pretty impressive too. Larian definitely did wax on the Baldur's Gate. Look, this is what, remember? We played the shit out of it. It's the same fucking thing. That's
I'd be willing to go back to that.
Dude, Divinity is amazing. Dude, they mastered that shit during the game. Drop in, drop out, multiplayer, fucking everything. They figured it all out in that game.
And what, year and a half beta testing.
Well, that was the thing. Fortunately for them, they already had all the infrastructure in place. They had figured out the mechanics on how to make it all work, man. The sell to Wizards of the Coast could not have been easier. They would have said, hey, play this game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That whatever they do, they gonna have a fucking cult following.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna have people lining up to throw.
They
them
pulled in
fucking
people
money.
they were never going to grab any
So
other way.
much trust in them. And the leader of Larian, that guy. What's his name?
Man, what is it? He's a fucking.
You might as well get a
gangster.
picture of him in the fucking.
I mean, I
back.
guess you're right. But you know, I didn't know shit about this game until you said something. Divinity. I to me it just looked like. I mean, the cover art just looks busy as fuck, and it's just a low. I mean, judging a book by its cover, but yeah, it's very. Its all-time reviews are overwhelmingly positive. That's what happens when you put out one of the second best RPG of all time.
All right, because they were busy working on the the best RPG of all. You know, they won all 5 awards from every
They swept it.
game award. Yeah, they swept.
Well, what were they really even competing with? Another Call of Duty, another
I think
Battlefield.
Hogwarts was kind of up there. What else? There was one more game that.
Starfield.
Please. Starfield
could have won it all, I suppose.
There was something else that came out last year that was okay. Maybe it was Final Fantasy. I don't know.
one of the Gods of War.
No, I didn't like God of War 2. You know I love God of War. I played all of them, and I did not like God of War 2.
Spider-Man dropped last year.
People didn't like that either because of all the woke shit. Had me running around trying to get one gay high schooler to like propose to prom to another gay high schooler.
You gotta love that. I just typed in Game of the Year 2023 and it's Baldur's Gate. I get that. Like, I guess unanimously the internet. I don't know which poll they're going by, which award they're going by Game of the Year for, but it won it.
Yeah.
Starfield, Alan Wake 2. Oh, Elden Ring. Oh no, Elden Ring was 2023.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I heard Alan Wake got pretty bad reviews.
It was Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 remake, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and there was a Zelda last year, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom?
I don't know the Switch.
I'll give it to Resident Evil, but Spider-Man, I played all of that. Was bullshit.
Nothing, dude. Some of these are good games, no doubt.
Yeah, right.
But like nothing came close to fucking Baldur's Gate.
Nothing. I done played that I don't know how many fucking times.
They did lose best game direction that went to Alan Wake, but I'm guessing that's more of like a fucking
changing the character.
But that particular game is probably of a direct narrative focused direction. You're playing from set to set, so it's more like a movie versus Baldur's Gate.
Race swapping. That was the direction they were going.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. I don't know shit about it. It also won best narrative and best art direction.
Mm-hmm. I think the graphics were pretty good. I do think the graphics of Alan Wake were pretty good.
Best music went to Final Fantasy 16. Best audio, best performance. Blah 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 blah.
I know Final Fantasy was in the running. They got a nice following too, like of really good core fans and shit.
Best community support.
Oh, BG3.
Yeah, but like Cyberpunk's on the fucking list. No Man's Sky is on the list.
I mean now.
Well, yeah, 2023. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we were there. Fucking. Yes, Woman's Ground. Remember that? No Man's Sky. Yes, Woman Ground.
I remember when that was like $7.
That's when I got it. That's when Kurt and I started playing it.
Yeah.
And no, it was like $23 on Steam, but we bought codes off GOG that got it to us for like $4 something.
And when you fuck up, that's what you do.
Like you knew you fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh no! But I think it's back to full price.
No, I mean they put a lot of work, a lot of effort
it's
into
worth
it.
There was another giant fucking update that came out just a couple months ago.
At least they didn't charge you $250. Right?
Who would do that? That sounds insane.
Probably some Russian.
I'll tell you what, no lie. If they like came out with the right spaceship, like say next, like dude, they gave us the Nomad.
In what?
No Man's Sky.
Oh, okay. If they came out with the right spaceship, you're gonna do what?
Oh, if they came out with, if No Man's Sky like came out with just the right thing, I would throw money at them like an
Would
idiot.
you?
Yeah, if they like came out and like I
haven't played it since
I'm not
way
even sure
back.
what ship they'd have to do. Like if they signed up with Elite Dangerous, said you could have a Corvette. Oh, that's a fucking problem. If they like say they got like,
but it's a single player game, right?
No,
it's multiplayer.
Yeah,
I haven't played it since like way when it came out. And I barely played it then.
Then I'm going to say you haven't played it at all.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's
because when I started, it just looked so boring. Yeah, it was about space.
There is 2 definitive space games, and we might get canceled right out the gate before we even get going. But in my mind, there's 2 definitive space games. And it's 2 versions of the same goddamn game. Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky. Which version do you want? You want arcade or you want simulator? Because Elite Dangerous is the simulator, and No Man's Sky is the arcade, and they are both as feature deep now as each other. And that sounds insane to fucking say. And like 7 years ago, me would like slap the shit out of me just for saying some dumb. Maybe 8 years would slap the shit out of me for saying that. But dude, they've added so much insane shit to No Man's Sky. I'm telling you, you have no idea. The main hubs that you fly into that are for like the pilots themselves. Pardon me, I don't remember what they call them in game, but like the pilots, dude, there is people fucking everywhere, and a lot of those guys are real. I don't know if they're all real. It seems hard to believe that they would all be real, but a lot of them are real. So like there's a main hub, there's activity, things are moving around. Every couple months they come out with the new adventure thing that's like for the entire community to play through, and you get your personal rewards once you go all the way through, but they also get rewards based on how far the community gets as a whole. And bless their hearts, bless their fucking hearts, Errol. They have never ever made any efforts to secure the code at all. So you can find places online where you can get the code that you need to add to your save file to give you every previous reward from every previous journey thing they've done. And they've done lots of them now. And one of them was, like I said, the Normandy. You can get the ship the Normandy and actually fly it around, or it flies through.
In No Man's Sky.
In No Man's Sky, and it flies through and you actually get to see it. I don't think you actually get it. I could be wrong. No, that's right. You did it. You get it as a part of your freighters. So over time they added the ability for you to have lots of ships, and you can have them all outfitted doing shit, running missions for you, and you have a fleet carrier ship, which is a giant ship that can store like 6 or 8 of your own personal ships on it, and they're protected by all those. You can have the Normandy, and if you hack the code, you can have fucking 8 of them. But the game will allow you to have one Normandy as a part of that fleet, and you can fly around it. It's yours. You own it. I think you can even board it. I may be wrong about that, but I think you can board it. Yeah, they added that. Well, you can also add all of the rewards from any part of the game that's ever happened. And then maybe it's intentional. Yeah. But like No Man's Sky's never gotten locked down. Every time I've ever played that game, the code is fucking open. Do what you want. It's completely moddable. The save files, as a matter of fact, I think last time I played it, when I got done with it, I just went ahead and emailed myself the save file to make sure I had it for next time around, because I was like, man, that was a lot of work. I don't want to do that again. Save it, just send it to myself so I can just plug it in again. But yeah, No Man's Sky, dude, incredible game. The first time, I remember when they did the update to where me and Kurt played it for a while, and then we quit playing it for a long time, but then they launched the update that had multiplayer. Me and Kurt are like, all right, you fuckers, you may have gotten it, let's see. And we got together and we found each other, but we were just orbs. We were just orbs to each other floating around that just slowed down fucking frame rates. No, hell no. However, hold on. Fucking maybe 2 or 3 years later, full blown update, and this is because they're launching it on the Xbox whatever, and it was actual, you're there. Hey, that's a cool ship. Hey, that's a cool. And suddenly now we had to have outfits, like you had to have like space suits to wear because you were going to be able to see each other.
Right.
And so yeah, that became a thing. Third person got added to where you could be third person, and
see your ship.
It's you could see each other's ship. You could land in the same spot. Your sun was where my sun's at. We could both take off the planet together and follow each other to the space station and land, like full blown, like
in No
Man's Sky. Yeah, me and Kurt ran around.
So what's the update now? Where is it at now, as far as multiplayer goes?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure there's anything left to add. I mean, they kept adding stuff every time. Like it is as feature rich and flushed out as you could ever imagine. As a matter of fact, like they had a celebration a while back, maybe a year or two ago, that was just based on the fact that they had completed everything that Sean Murphy had ever opened his fucking mouth about.
That's rare, huh? That's rare.
Anything he had originally said in a dumbass way, like on a night show or Under Pressure, they
finished that roadmap, huh?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, there was like 10 of them. I mean, there's 10 universes you can jump through, and like they're all like, if you name a star, it'll carry over, and like people are building home worlds and stuff. The hieroglyph systems worked out. Fuck, there's pages now where like, say you see some like ship you really like, well, go find the actual one that includes the address, and then you can just type that address into one of the glyph things and jump to that universe where that's at and fly around until you find it. If there's an animal you want or some crazy robot that's native to one fucking planet, plug in the address, jump through a teleporter, go grab one.
Is there PvP?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would imagine there's some. You can certainly
because that's the appeal of Elite Dangerous to me. You know, as it being a simulator, you start from the ground up, but like you have consequences in that world.
No, you're thinking about Star Citizen.
I've never played any.
That's the
I'm not
Elite
big
Dangerous.
on
Elite
space
Dangerous
games.
is this $35 game you buy and you own it. That's not the one me and Ben were telling you about the other night. Was Star Citizen? Is that what you're talking about? When we were talking about,
I don't know,
where it's like super fucking expensive.
I guess I was talking about the.
Like
I was
40
kind of talking about the one when it was right, the one that they had the big ass war and the $1 million. Now I'm not saying I'm paying that much money for a ship, but those real in game consequences you have by like fighting other factions and different shit like that. You know, that's what I would be interested. But I'm not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on no game. That game better be able to buy me a motherfucking house.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, goddamn, no.
I was looking. It's crazy. These guys. It turns out, man, there are huge whales out there. They will play. They will pay and they will play.
Yeah, well, better men than I. I've been losing my shit in that motherfucking war, dude.
There are some small little like nothing ships and stuff. Those aren't too bad. But start getting the crazy stuff. That's when it gets expensive.
But that's right. But at the same time, you don't want to go into that shit knowing everybody got a better ship than you.
All right. These are just ships that are over $400. I'm going to just open a couple of. See how much they are. Oh my god, that's huge.
Tell me prices I can really see. Dollars?
No, Matt.
Oh.
All right, so. Oh, it's like the fuck. There's an actual brochure.
Yeah, that's a little too deep. I wouldn't tell.
Where is the
I didn't mean that. That old man Logan from some point.
Oh yeah, it's out there on the shelf. Price on these. Wonder if I gotta be logged in because they got tired of people making fun of him.
Dang, it's taking a long time for you to verify that I own the game.
What is going?
No, they verifying that the game.
Okay. All right, this one's $210.
$210.
This ship.
Somebody can destroy. I need millions, dude.
Right,
I need to be rich.
That one's
Wait,
9,500 mass. One's 35,000. Doesn't have the. Can't see the buying option. I can't see the buying options.
Need to be able to divert resources.
I mean, they got some in here that are just like $6. Oh my god, this one's $1,100.
That's not.
Crazy. I bet that's not nearly as bad as it gets. $315 for some shit that can get blown up in game. You can get stolen.
I need to have deep
it can
pockets.
Be stolen.
Because when you destroy my ship, I need to be able to spend 3,000 to get a bigger ship to go fuck you up. I want you, your family, I want your kids, your mother, I want everybody.
Fuck, dude, that's crazy.
I need everyone to come to the table.
Tell me something insane. Just Google that. Most expensive. The most expensive Star Citizen ship, the Javelin, cost $3,000. What Star Citizen has raised over $275 million through crowdfunding. Star Citizen ships generally range in price from $45 to $3,000. Oh, here you go. The packs. So the packs get crazy though. In a recent update, its famous Legatus pack for 2024 boasting the price of $48,000. The pack is designed for the most hardcore Star Citizen enthusiasts. It is only unlockable after gamers have spent considerable money already on standalone ships. So there's a menu in the game that you can't even get to until you've spent a certain amount of money.
Who created this
And
game?
it's $1,000, it looks like.
Who created this
The
game?
concierge, also known as the chairman club status, is assigned to backers with purchases equal to or exceeding $1,000. And that 48,000 buys you all the ships. A complete so far citizenship collection costs $48,000. How many you want?
None. Too rich for my blood. They put me out. My net worth is only like $50.
It is noted for being one of the highest funded crowdfunding project, having raised over $676 million as of April of 2024. Dude, they're on their way to $1 billion.
Just don't. What did they do different?
How many do you want? Dude, what do you mean? What did they do different?
I mean, they made a game that is constantly making
like crack
money.
It's like we were talking.
That you have to put $48,000.
You don't have to. That's to get everything. That's like the hardcore fucking. I'm gonna look how rich I am, and this is what I do for a hobby instead of like own boats or something. I don't fucking know. That's a lot of money. But yeah, so that's what those guys do. That's what their hobby is. So man, that's good. That's crazy.
Yeah.
There is a ship in there for $45 if you want it.
Can you get insurance out on these?
Dude, it's like the Kia of Star Citizen. It's gonna get stolen.
Can I get insurance?
Man, I don't know.
Just in case.
Damn, $3,000 on a digital asset. That I'm pretty sure at any point those guys could just be like, nah, we're not doing this anymore. Shut her down. I mean, I don't know why they would. They're about to be billionaires. They say if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah. That's cool. Good on them. Good on them. Best.
Here, one thing I would say is thank you, Star Citizen, for existing, because if not, all these different whales would be wrecking other people's games, and instead they've all hyper-focused
on that one.
I
just don't know what they could do with all that money in any other game. There's only so far you can go, and that ceiling will be the same ceiling as everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, so what could you do? $48,000 in what other game would that even matter?
I mean, all right. So we talked yesterday about the bullshit and Escape on Tarkov,
right?
And I had mentioned, like, when I heard that you could buy all these things that made you a badass in a fucking MMO, which it essentially is. I immediately was like, whoa.
The most you would have spent.
Wow, that's interesting.
$350.
It made me almost interested in a game I wasn't playing because I was like, that sounds like cheating. And it sounds like developer endorsed cheating, and huge fan. Don't play the game, but huge fan. So imagine essentially that you've got guys that want to play the space game simulator hardcore. I guarantee all these guys have played, Elite Dangerous and got their fill and probably maxed it all out. And then they say, they're like, hey, you like space games, huh? I got a game that you can spend money on and be a pirate and get involved in big faction wars and have a second life. Because those dudes that are spending 50 grand on fucking an in-game asset, that's their thing. That's what they do.
Yeah, right.
So I kind of get it from that standpoint, and they keep adding features. And then one of the things, man, like, we joke about them making $700 million, but even if they only put half of that back into the game,
yeah, it's a real good game, huh?
It's the best funded game ever. No one's ever spent $300 billion making a video game. It's never happened. GTA is the best return on investment of any entertainment property that's ever existed. Let me remind you real quick. Yeah, we'll hit it with a pair of pliers or something. But GTA is about the best you could ever hope for. I don't know. I can look and see.
Game. I don't think any other game is on the level of that game. Right? Because, like, you can spend a bunch of money on GTA buying shark cards or whatever, but, like, you're not buying nothing that no one else can probably get within a month or two. You see what I'm saying? Like, even Tarkov, you can spend $350, but I mean, who can't get $350? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. GTA 5 cost $200 million to make. And it has generated close to $8 billion.
And they did that, what? First couple weeks?
$8 billion? No, that came with GTA Online. That was
over the course of the years it's been out, would have been like 10 years or something?
Yeah, it's been out for a while, but that's the thing, $8 billion.
So, okay, so up
it's
till now...
It's the most valuable property, IP, like, game entity of all time.
Is it saying $8 billion from the time it came out
till
now?
Total money made.
Oh, okay, shit. So how much...
I
thought they made a couple billion when it came out.
Dude, shark cards, man. They sold shark cards like fucking insane. Like, you could buy shark cards for a while at Walmart. Like, just shark cards. Like, no, they made so much money off shark cards. $8 billion they made off GTA Online. Nobody's got anything for that. I don't know what Fortnite's made, but it ain't $8 billion.
They weren't doing it like me. I was duplicating cars. So
it's that's let's see, that's 5. It's 50-1.
Damn.
They made 50 times the return on their investment. Or sorry, 49 times the return on their investment.
You getting GTA 6 when it drop?
I don't know. We'll see. Probably. It depends. Yes. If that's a dude, I'm not doing it.
I'm calling off work. I'm
right?
gonna need a couple days, maybe a week. I might plan it real good, so I might have 4 days consecutive.
Last time I threatened that, Starfield came out.
But this is GTA.
You saying Rockstar can't fuck some shit up?
I'm saying
let me show
their
you
track
Red Dead
record
Online.
hasn't been I fuck shit up.
Yeah,
Starfield was new.
Dude,
what do you mean?
If what? I'm saying if GTA launches and it's immediately hackable like the last one was, they're gonna be in trouble.
It didn't stop nothing. Its story was fucking great.
Yeah,
that was 2 weeks.
But that's not where they didn't make
out.
$8 billion on fucking Trevor.
Yeah, no, they still sold more than any other those first 2 weeks before GTA Online came out. I was there. I played the shit out of that. And then when Online came out, you couldn't even play online. It was a buggy shit. You got on with Lester, whatever, and you couldn't even finish the fucking starter mission for GTA Online.
Oh, sorry, it just updated. $8.5 billion.
You said just. It just made.
No, you're right. When it came
$500,000.
out, it sold gangbusters. It broke records. It was the top selling game that year. Yada yada. The thing is though, it continued to increase how much money it brought in every year, almost exponentially for like 5 fucking years.
They kept dropping shit. They kept dropping new modes, new game modes. They kept updating the heist, vehicles,
and property.
Yeah,
those two things sold more shark cards than everything. That's why it slowly became a fucking arms race. Dude, this game started about stealing cars, and by the time you were at the end, you had a satellite that could shoot down sunbeams
orbital laser
from the sky. Yeah. You had multiple underground facilities. Like that shit went through the
It was the heist,
arms
though.
race escalated so incredibly quickly. That by the time it was over, we had tanks and planes and hangars and. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but the idea of starting back over and the biggest thing you have is a fucking 2-car garage isn't very appealing. But we'll see. And I'm not buying fucking shark cards, and I don't know that people will do all that again.
I don't think they'll do it again, but like any other game, there's gonna be a way. There's gonna be a way to get what you want, and it's playing at them early days is how you find out. It's playing as the shit come out, how you find out how to duplicate cars or the money glitch and shit like that before they patch it. That's where all my money came off. I was not dumping money into that game online. I was not. I did not dump any money. I didn't buy any shark cards. I played the game, made the money, did the cheats, got all the cards and shit at the time, and then I slowly fell off after the heists.
I would just go online, find modders, and say, I bet you can't hit me in the face with money.
Right.
My favorite one was this guy who started raining Christmas trees all over the fucking airport.
How much were they worth?
It was only, I think, 1,000 a piece. But it was like a forest. And you would just drive through it and I guess he figured out at that time like how much money you could add to your inventory and they would never notice. Like it wouldn't get you banned. And so he was like making it rain on the server, and I ended up at that point, I think I left there with like $200 million. And then that same thing happened a couple times. One time a guy put me in a cage and put a spawner below me and I couldn't even get out. And it just like loaded me up, and eventually I ended up with like 800 million or whatever the fucking currency scale is. And yeah, I've never had any money issues. Anytime I log in, there's like I told you, I've had it hacked before. Yeah. Someone hacked my account, spent like $50 million, and Rockstar asked me if they wanted if I wanted my money back, and I was like, nah, they actually bought some cool cars, it's fine. And I still have them. The cars the hacker bought is still in my fucking garage. Why? I don't give a shit. I wasn't out of space yet.
Yeah, I think I'm banned.
Oh yeah, I think you're banned.
I bought a modded account.
Yeah.
It was fun for a little while, then I got banned.
Yep.
So we'll see about 6. They let me play.
They will. It'll be Steam. You didn't get a VAT ban. You get a Rockstar ban. VAT ban would be more concerning. If Steam had banned you, I would be concerned. But you didn't get Steam banned.
Yeah.
No, we'll probably play it. I mean, who knows what it's actually going to come out like, looking like. And it may be the same situation that on launch there is no online. The online may come later.
Yep, 2 weeks. I'm good with that. Give me time to beat the story.
Well, shit, last time it was
2 weeks.
Months. 2 weeks. Wow, that's fucking
No, it was 2 weeks.
Ballsy.
Yeah. Just in time to beat the game and just wait for the online version.
And that's the one everybody spent most of their time on, I think.
What?
Online.
Yeah. I think they did it right doing it that way, just because if it online would have came out, who would have played the story? And it was a great fucking story.
Yeah.
It was a great story.
Did they ever verify your game?
Yeah, they just did. I should be able to open it now. Be coming through.
And that's War Tales, right?
Yep, War Tales.
Check it out.